On Alabama's Gulf Coast, Tristan Broderick and his wife Lori are expecting their first child. When they were children, they both spent time in facilities run by Sequel Youth and Family Services, meant to provide therapy and schooling. But they say there was also abuse.
I've seen a lot of stuff that probably shouldn't have went down, as far as like staff abusing kids.
If they can get you in a room or in a blind spot where there's no camera, they can sneak in a little punches. But if you're in a room, they'll straight out just beat the hell out you. So.
Did you see that happen to kids?
It's happened to me.
I was horrified at what I saw.
Christy Johnson led an investigation by the Alabama Disabilities Advocacy Program. In a report this summer, they documented appalling living conditions at Sequel's facilities in the state. Feces on the floor, blood on the walls, and concrete slabs with thin mattresses for beds.
The abuse was obviously widespread, far more than we realized.
It wasn't just one or two kids saying things.
No, we interviewed every single resident at each of the 4 Sequel programs that were willing to sit down and talk with us.
Tristan says after he tried to run away from this facility, he experienced something the report documents, being locked in the timeout room for days.
They stripped me into nothing but my boxers, put a little tiny mattress in there.
When he needed to go to the bathroom, he says no one responded.
There I was banging and kicking on the door trying to get someone's attention. Nobody would come. So eventually I had to, it's kind of embarrassing, but I ended up having to use the restroom in my own breakfast tray.
Mary Ann Birmingham is Senior Director of Compliance and Quality Management at Sequel.
He ended up defecating on a tray, a food tray. To me, that sounds wrong on so many levels. How is seclusion supposed to be used in a Sequel facility?
So I can't comment specifically on this young man's case. I can tell you that when these allegations are made, they are thoroughly investigated. And I am sorry to clients who did not get the quality of care that they, deserve to get with us. Seclusion and restraint are last resorts.
Birmingham says the Alabama report was disturbing.
Not every allegation that is made turns out to be accurate and true. I cannot change what has happened, but I can tell you that in the team that I work with, we are resolved to not make any mistakes like this again.
Tonight, we report on a school in
We've
Iowa
previously reported on allegations of sexual assault, physical and emotional abuse on an Iowa campus, and on the homicide of Cornelius Frederick at a Sequel facility in Michigan.
We've documented problems at more than 10 facilities run by Sequel. Are kids safe at your facilities?
I understand your concern with what you've seen with these allegations, and I can assure you that we take every step we can to ensure the safety of the clients and the staff in our care.
Sequel is a for-profit company with more than 40 facilities. States and federal Medicaid dollars pay them to care for kids who often have nowhere else to go. Contracts obtained by NBC News show states pay between $275 and $800 a day per child.
Our operating profit will be somewhere in the $30 to $32 million range.
Jay Ripley is the co-founder of Sequel and still a board member. In a 2015 business school presentation, Ripley described the need to control costs on staffing.
So you have to have enough staffing to have an excellent program, but you can't have too much staffing to eat up your profit.
And it's not just Sequel profiting, it's wealthy investors. In 2017, Altamont Capital Partners, a multi-billion-dollar private equity firm in Palo Alto, bought a controlling stake in Sequel.
What it looks like to people on the outside is that you're a company making money, you've got private equity ownership, and maybe you're sacrificing some of the care that you're supposed to be giving these kids.
As someone who does work for this company and who has had to ask in the past for resources in order to ensure patient safety and quality services, our partners have been great in making sure that we have what we need to invest in that.
In a statement, Altamont said in part, providing capital to build and enhance services is beneficial for everyone involved, and that the firm conducted due diligence prior to our initial investment and are confident that Sequel is one of the best operators in the industry.
I'm definitely very surprised because I don't know where that money would go to. It definitely does not go to the kids.
Tristan and Lori want Alabama's Sequel facilities shut down.
You're pretty much paying people to abuse kids. The state's pretty much paying people to just neglect kids and just do whatever they want, really.
The Alabama agency with oversight says they've made unannounced site visits since that report this summer and, quote, most, if not all, deficiencies had been addressed. Lester, the state continues to send children to sequel facilities.